Time-lapse capturing slow-moving processes or slow-moving objects. Time-lapse is a creative filming and video editing technique that manipulates how frame rate is captured. In this tutorial, we will assemble the sequence of photos filmed with a rate of 1 frame per 12 seconds and then we'll play those frames with a rate 25 frames per second. In this tutorial, we are going to use Adobe After Effects. Double-click on the blank space in the project window. All the footage must be in the same folder. Images must be arranged in alphabetical or numbered order. Select the first frame, then check the JPEG sequence box. Checking this box, we tell the software to merge all shots into a sequence. Right-click on the sequence, select Interpret Footage, then Main, set the desired value. Also check the square pixels. Then click OK. Drag and drop the sequence onto the Create Composition icon. Done. The composition is automatically created. Let's see how it turned out. Click the spacebar or the play button in the preview window to play the video. Now let's analyze our image. It all starts at sunset. Then the red clouds appear. And then it gets darker and the electric street lights appear. The images were taken in RAW format and were batch processed in Lightroom. I made 5 different versions of color grading, suitable for each light scene. To change the length of a sequence, grab it by the tail and drag it back and forth. The sequences with different color grading will be crossfading. To make it imperceptible, it should be slow, in the range of 1 to 2 seconds, which corresponds to 25 to 50 frames. Select the top layer. Press T on the keyboard. The tab with the parameter opacity will open. Now we set opacity keyframes. Here we have 100% opacity. Click on the timer. It shows the hours, minutes, and seconds, and frames. We add 1 second, which is 25 frames. We moved 1 second forward, and we set the opacity value to 0 in this place. Let's repeat the same for the remaining layers. As we can see, the image is far from perfect. The first problem is flickering. If at least one parameter of your camera was set to automatic, then changing the ratio of dark and light elements of the frame will cause slight changes in the brightness of the whole frame. Select the effects, GBS, GB Deflicker. You need to install this plugin, which solves the flickering problem. We can change the parameters of the effect in the Effect Controls window. In most cases, the default settings will solve the problem. However, there are difficult cases where the default setting would not do the job and you'd have to tweak the adjustments. The next obvious problem is that the image is dancing. To avoid this, take the heaviest tripod you have for the shoot so it does not wobble in the wind. Also, it's best to have your camera set to filming in live view. That way the mirror will be open all the time and it will not create additional shocks and jerks during the shoot. Also, open the aperture fully or use a mechanical lens with a non-jumping aperture. Let's add music, but you can hear it only in preview mode. So we go to the composition menu, then audio preview. To stabilize, you can use warp stabilizer, it works fine. I used inbuilt YouTube stabilizer, but after making this video, YouTube removed this option. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.